Welcome to Happy Hour. This month we are making drinks with gin. Nice summery, relaxing, refreshing drinks. We have made a summer breeze, which was Aperol and orange bitters forward with gin. We did an elderflower fizz, which is a gin and tonic with elderflower liqueur, which is very sweet and flowery, nice summer drink, bubbly as well. We made a cucumber and mint martini last week, which is super refreshing. And I think I mentioned the recipe did not call for lime, but you can put a little lime in there, and all of a sudden you've got like a little, kind of like a Ricky kind of vibe going on, cucumber Ricky. And then this week we're gonna close out strong with a Tomatini. It's a gin martini made with fresh heirloom tomatoes. Run the music. In a shaker with some ice in it, please take a nice juicy, I want to make a sandwich out of this, but I'm also going to make a drink out of it. I'm going to use, see the size of this? I'm going to use about half, 3/4 of it, maybe all of it, I'm not sure. Let's cut it into big chunky chunks, juicy chunks. Yeah, you know what, screw it. It's just gonna make it taste more like tomatoes. There we go. The juice of a whole tomato. So just get that in there, and much like last week when we did the cucumbers, the point here is to pulverize the tomatoes and get all that tomato juicy goodness that you can out of it. Now normally in a martini you'll use vermouth to cut it, like we actually did with the cucumber martini. We still use vermouth. I don't think that I want vermouth in this because I'm leaning more towards the umami, which is that kind of savory flavor. So with that's pretty well broken up. Now we're going to add 3 ounces of gin. 3. I'm going to use Beefeater. My stalwart friend, dry, neutral, delicious. So it's 2 ounces there, and 1/3 ounce makes 3. Stupidest math ever. We're done with that. Pay no attention to that, Hendrix. That's from the last show. Beat it. And yeah, just give that a nice. Add a little more ice. We'll give that a good shake. Oh, I almost forgot. My goodness. A pinch of salt. Maybe a little more. Have you ever put salt in a martini rather than rimming the glass with it? It's the thing you can do. And this is pretty well mixed up to begin with. Now it's very cold, which is awesome. And then I'm gonna grab a martini glass. How are you, friend? And we'll double strain. This one you want to double strain because tomato seeds are a little weird, right? We can all agree tomato seeds are a little like kind of get out of here, right? So yeah. What a beautiful color that is. It almost looks like watermelon. Obviously, like when you're double straining, everything takes a little more time just because there are chunks involved. And if that's a little backed up, you just take your bar spoon, just give it a little stir. There you go. And then garnish. Earlier on Happy Hour, I stabbed this tomato with a stick. So get these little cuties. Just make it for a nice little garnish. It's a happy little drink. I feel like Bob Ross when I say that. Let's try it. It's so good. It's so good. Now, in the off season, There's nothing worse than a bad tomato, in my opinion. A gross tomato is gross indeed. Now in the summer season, if you can get yourself a nice juicy heirloom or a beefsteak, like there's nothing better than a beautiful tomato. So what we did is took a beautiful tomato and made a beautiful drink out of it. It's just so good. In fact, when I was getting these recipes together, I kind of was like getting this together and going over it verbally with my wife. And she was like, you should try one at home. I was like, I don't need to, because I know exactly what it tastes like, because I can taste every ingredient going in. Everything just made sense. This drink just makes sense. It is so refreshing. It's so delicious. Ah, man, I'm pumped on this one. It's genuine. So anyway, the Tomatini. Make one at home. Make one for your friends. Make one for somebody you're not friends with, and they will become your friend. Gain friends with this drink. This has been Happy Hour, brought to you by Maine Spirits. You can learn more about this drink and many other drinks at mainspirits.com. You can download their app for your smartphone, which is a smart move. What to buy, where to buy, and what to do with it once you get it. And you can also follow them on Instagram at Maine_spirits. But as always, we implore you to drink deliciously and responsibly.